What are some of the limitations on incumbency or on incumbent legislators? In California's government code, Title 9, Chapter 9, there's a series of code sections that are related to incumbency of elected officials. And Chapter 9 of Title 9 contains sections 89,000 to 89,003. 89,000 provides that the order of names of candidates on the ballot in every election must be determined without regard to whether the candidate is an incumbent. Section 89001 prohibits any newsletter or other mass mailing to be sent at public expense. Section 89002 subdivision A prohibits a mailing if certain criteria are met. Nonetheless, section 89002 subdivision B provides that a mass mailing of the following items is not prohibited. An item in which the elected officer's name appears only in the letterhead or logo type of the stationery, forms, including for your information or compliments of the legislature, cards, stamps, envelopes of the agency sending the mailing or a committee of the agency or of the elected officer, a press release sent to members of the media, an item sent in the normal course of business from one governmental agency or officer to another governmental entity or officer, including all local, state, and federal officers or entities, an intra-agency communication sent in the normal course of business to employees, officers, deputies, and other staff, an item sent in connection with the payment or collection of funds by the agency sending the mailing, including things like tax bills, checks, or similar documents, an item sent by an agency that's responsible for administering a government program to persons subject to that program, any legal notices or other items sent as required by law or by court order, or an order adopted by an administrative agency pursuant to the APA, a telephone directory and organization chart or similar listing or a roster, which includes the names of elected officials, specified announcements of certain meetings or events, an agenda or other writing that's required to be made available, or a bill, file, history, journal, committee analysis, floor analysis, agendas of hearings of a committee of the legislature, an index of legislation, or other documents published by the legislature, and a business card that does not contain the elected official's photograph or more than one mention of the elected officer's name. In addition, section 89002 subdivision C provides definitions for the terms elected officer affiliated with the agency, features an elected officer, substantially similar, and unsolicited request. Finally, section 89003 prohibits a mass mailing from being sent within 60 days preceding an election by or on behalf of a candidate whose name will appear on the ballot at that election, except as indicated in the prior sections that I just read through.